gonna help? No? All right, you hold the camera. I got this. So now I got this one pretty much where I want it. I'll have to level it a little bit because you see it's not sitting completely on level ground, or I may just bury the feet so it goes all the way down. I'm gonna go get the other one now, which is in some pretty rough shape. And I'm gonna bring it over here and attach it to the back of this one, and then I'm gonna wrap them all in some plastic that I have. So it should be able to at least get it through this season. I'm pretty comfortable with that. All right. So this poor thing has definitely seen some better days. As you can see, I have some sticks holding it up. I may rewrap this. I'll probably leave this on, but I might rewrap it over the top. Because it gets a little windy here, and this poor thing actually ended up way about 3 lots over that way one day, and I had to drag it back. So it needs these sticks to keep its shape. Well, sticks, these logs basically, branches, whatever you want to call them. But all right, let's get going. Hey, well, I get these. You want to run around and grab the other side? Come on, we'll get them. All right, I'm gonna get the other two since you guys didn't do it, and then we'll get back at it. All right, got them all untied. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this pole out. I'll leave the other two in for now just because I don't feel like moving them all. Guess with all that rain, made it a little easier to do this. Now let's just see if I can get it out. Not yet. Come on over and help, chickens. There we go. All right. Let's fill that in so nobody breaks an ankle. All right. Let's see if I can get this all the way over there without... Oh no. It's in rough shape, but we'll make it work. All right, so this is much harder than I thought it would be due to the shortness of my body. So I have to stand, and the fact that the sides are broken in 2 places. That's why it's leaning so bad. So I have to stand in the middle and stand on my tippy toes and walk. So let's see if I can get this done. All right, so I think this is about how I'm gonna put them together. Of course, I will pull that a little closer up here, and I will connect the 2 of these together. That way it'll give it some rigidity in the middle, and then I'll probably end up taking those poles back out and putting them here, because if you look in here, you'll see I'll probably put some tape or something on these too. But both of them are completely split right there on that side, and on, well, I got it right perfect in the right spot right there. See it? It's completely split all the way off. So yeah, there we go. All right, so that's what's up next. See if I can do this without sinking in the ground. Now I'm gonna fix this with the best fixing method ever. Zip ties, cable ties, however you want to call it. Peanut butter, jelly, you know, whatever. I guess that's not the same. It'd be tomato, tomato, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of. Xerox and photocopy. See if it, oh, well, I guess it would help if I didn't zip tie all the other zip ties into the zip tie. That was foolish. All right. I have to put lots of these since it's kind of, has some pressure there.
Yeah.
Can you guys see this? Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. I'm gonna keep working on this and I'll be back. All right, so got all those put on. So I will probably end up putting some rope or something over here since this is still quite a bit that I want to secure. And I'll cut all those little tails off. But now I want to see if I got enough plastic to put over the top of this thing. So let's check it out. So I got this here 4 mil plastic sheeting. I've used it for a couple of things, mainly for the floors in my structures. So let's see how much I got. I don't know. Since I don't have enough sheeting currently, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this down to the bottom, secure it on this side, and then go up and over, because I think it'll probably get me to about right here or so. And then what I'll do is I'll put another sheet up underneath it and go the rest of the way down. So I think that'll work. And then I could do the same here. Really, I'll leave some overhang that I could go up underneath it and come down to the bottom. Yeah, to make some slits in the top of this anyways, because it's not rounded like the back one. So the water will pool in the top of it and cause it to pull down. So here's the tedious part. You gotta take all these zip ties. Again, well, this way I could figure it out. And I'm gonna poke them through. And I have to go on the outside to run them back through so I can come back in here and secure them. So let me take you around and show you what I'm talking about. See, here's all the ones that I stuck through already. So then what I'll do is I'll take this one, for instance, and I will feed it into the hole I already made, the secondary hole, like that. And then I'll go inside and secure them. So let me finish the rest of this and then, well, the whole rest of this thing. I did find a little bit of plastic, and I started working on this door. You see where I got it stitched up a little bit. And I also did some, hey, what's up, chickens? Some little duct tape surgery, you know? Well, that's what they say, right? You can fix anything with duct tape and zip ties, so that's what I'm doing. Fortunately, though, that is not enough plastic to do how much needs to be fixed. And then I remembered, wait a minute, I have plastic. As you can see here, pretty much this entire shed is covered in plastic. So this here's my woodworking workshop, as you can see there. And I don't know if you can tell, down there, that's where water was coming in and back there. So I covered the whole thing with plastic, and then I had this covered with plastic too. So what I'm going to do now is put this rubberized coating that I have on there, and I'll put some on the roof wherever it leaks at, probably over every screw hole. So That way I can take the plastic off and use it for the greenhouse. So this is what I'm going to be applying. I'm hoping it will work. I don't know. So I'm gonna apply that to all the wood surface, so that way the wood doesn't end up rotting, because it's not exterior wood. And then to where over the top of all the screw holes, hopefully it'll be thick enough that I could just dab it right over the top of the little screw holes, and or the screws themselves, and coat it up. Let's find out. By the way, if you've never opened one of these, it was super simple, because it's got these little holes and you can just bend back with a screwdriver, and they all came off really, really easy. All right, so that's kind of what it looks like. Let's see if that'll seal it all. I might have went a little overboard. Really, it was the roof where it was coming in, and I did those too, but I didn't want this wood to rot out. So there it is. All right, back to the greenhouse. Since this guy is still a little weak here from when it got blown over, I'm gonna go ahead and put the logs back in here like I had before, and then that way I can push it this way so it is up straight like it should be, and wrap some paracord or something around that log. So that's basically what it's gonna look like for the most part. I got it in there, see if I can, yeah, still gotta pull a little bit. So what I'll do on this side is I'll come over and of course put the strings on to pull it this way, but I'll probably end up putting one there, right there as well. Since both these corners were busted, I still have to tape this corner. I taped that one, so I'll probably still, like I said, I'll put one here. I may put one up there somewhere too, but then I'll anchor everything down. And I still got to finish the surgery here and in the front. Well, it looks like I may have to do some kind of reinforcement, some swells or something. I kind of already worked here a little bit. You can see all this water from the rain that flowed right up in here. I mean, even enough to dig out that big hole. And look at it all in there. So this would definitely flood out any plants I had in here. I mean, look at all that water. Ran from right up here all the way down. Like I said, I dug it out so you can see it's, well. What to do? May have to do some raised beds. Really didn't want to because this soil is so fertile. Alright, so here's the view looking down. And I'll try to say I'll put some arrows in, but from like here, the water goes that way, all the way over to like here, like right on the other side of these burn barrels, it starts to run that way. But everything else runs basically straight down to where the greenhouses are. And then actually more water comes from this way right here, and I'll show you when I get a different angle. Oh, actually, I just walk over there now. So see, we're walking down towards where it is, and then you'll